Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Alright, so today I'm doing part 2 of the quest Season Unending and the Fallen. Last time I had spoken to Alduin's brother, Perethonix, whatever, and he told me to speak to the Jarl of Whiterun, and the Jarl wants some peace talks to happen, so he told me to speak to the Greybeards, Arngir, and so I went and spoke with Jarl Ulfric, Stormcloak, and he agreed to go to the meeting that they're going to have, and so now I'm here in Solitude, and I'm going to speak to General Tuillius. So into Castle Dower, I guess. Alright, so Castle Dower,
I'm telling you, planning an attack on Whiterun.
Blah blah blah.
He'd be insane to try.
Hello.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you.
That's not why I'm here, my friend.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate.
Actually, I have a message.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High... whatever.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
Alright, well we need a truce.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Alright, yep.
You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
Alright, so you'll come?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Okay, I'm sure it'll be a blast. So let's get out of here.
Report, sir.
And go back to the Greybeards, and apparently I went the wrong way. I have absolutely no sense of direction.
Call it whatever you like, General.
Okay, so back to High Hrothgar.
Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tuillius have agreed to go.
Yep, all thanks to me, my friend. Alright, so let's go back to Arngir. Where is this, where is he? Over here. Alright. Okay, so let's go inside and see what atrocities this meeting is going to bring upon me. Alright, so I guess the blades are here too. Hi, remember me? Hello? God, she just ignores me, stupid bitch.
So,
okay.
Arngir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Right.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't be such a pussy, cat.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season Unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Alright, sounds good to me. So where is this table? Because I have to follow them. Do 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 do. Do do do. Alright, this guy doesn't speak. None of them speak except not that guy. This guy, Arngir. He's the only one capable of speech. Alright, so where do I sit? I sit. Move, 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 move. Ooh, look at all these people. Leggett, whatever. Elisif the Fair. Oh, she's the one her husband was killed. General Tuillius. The Jarl. He gave me my precious Lydia. And her. And then these two idiots.
Why delay?
And hello.
Please, take your seat.
Alright,
so
so let's
that we
sit
can
down.
begin.
Alright.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Okay, so this is gonna suck because I have not chosen a path yet.
This negotiation. You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
You are right. I think she's a bitch
I'm
too.
glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Leggett, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about, unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tuillius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Yeah, well... How about Rift? What does that mean? Alright, well, let's say Riften.
The Rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threaten Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tuillius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is
way
not
sexier
a
than you.
negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
God damn it, why are you asking me these questions? Katata. I'll have to say, who really knows what happened?
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Out with it, then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tuillius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
So do I agree with them or not? And I don't like the general. I don't like this bimbo right here. She pisses me off. Well, I will have to say... Alright.
As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tuillius. These are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Rift.
Damn it, Maven Blackbriar.
You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tuillius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Dalmar.
Alright, so we completed season Unending. I have now made enemies of the Imperials. That's a cool thing.
I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
Alright, so how does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Alright, so why would he come?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Alright, so what's this dragon's name?
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
As soon as I get back to Whitecrown, get my men ready.
You'd better be able to deliver.
There's one more question we know about Paarthurnax.
You know what?
Paarthurnax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years.
Yeah?
He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
Are you serious?
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
So yeah, why does he
Here's
need to
the big
die?
picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
What do you guys have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna kill him. I love Perethnex. He's a white dragon. Alright, no I don't want to. How do I get out of here? Okay, so now back to Whiterun. And let's get out of here. Alright, so that was quite the meeting, if I do say so myself. Quite interesting, and I don't know, after sitting and listening to them all, I think I am more prone to join the Stormcloaks, but that could be just because I'm biased, because I think the Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak is rather hot. I know I'm married and all, but I don't know, what can I say? I'm just like a man, I have a wandering eye. Alright, well I think that's going to be enough for this episode, guys. So next time I will go to Whiterun and we will finish the quest The Fallen, since I've already finished the quest Season Unending. So part 3 will be basically just the quest The Fallen, and I think after that I have 4 more quests left, and then I'll be done with the main quest line. So that seems to be about it. Well, thanks for watching everyone, and until next time, make sure you play Skyrim. Goodbye!